Hi, I'm Bailey. This is Bailey Talks, where I talk, you listen, and hopefully we both learn something along the way. No scripts, no filters, just unique conversations. Let's see where we end up. G'day guys, welcome back to Bailey Talks. Such an exciting episode here today. We're at Tat Brat. I've got the beautiful Bella here with me today. And two great things are happening today. One, I'm getting to know Bella more about her story in tattooing, but also I'm going to be getting my first ever tattoo live on camera, which I'm a little bit nervous about. But Bella has promised me that she will hold my hand the whole way, which will hopefully will be fine. Now, the first thing I like to do whenever I chat with someone, Bella, is just get to know them a little better. And I know you've had quite a crazy story finding your love for tattooing over the last couple of years. It's something that you found a bit later in your life. Can you run me through a little bit about growing up around here and finding that weird relationship with art and tattooing?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I didn't actually get into art. I wasn't really artistic until I was like 20 years old, which is like 7 years ago now. Yeah. So, yeah,
It's one of those things, I guess, like most people you would find a love for it early on, but I know you mentioned to me it become a bit therapeutic for you with your childhood.
Yeah, so when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was diagnosed with anxiety and panic disorder.
Yeah.
I had really bad, severe panic attacks like every single day over irrational things like having a shower, catching the bus to school. Like I always had panic attacks. And yeah, so I spent most of my life trying to deal with those. And it wasn't till I was like 20 and I was working in a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, got into banking.
Yep. Cool. Found yourself in the banking world.
Yeah, never liked it. Knew I was not going to be there for long, but I ended up staying there for 5 years. But
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a mandala colouring book from like Coles or something, and they're good for mindfulness. So I was like, oh, this could help with my anxiety. And yeah, it became super therapeutic. I would like colour in all day, every day. Even while I was in the bank, I was like, had 30 colouring books. And I was just found it super, don't just sneak in
that was
like
good.
that.
You nailed it. Super therapeutic. Just ignore them. It was, it become almost like you were saying therapeutic for you. Like it was something you were just doing.
Yeah.
And you were just loving it. And that sort of transcended to you finding your passion with the tattooing.
Yeah. So, then I started like colouring in. So then I started teaching myself how to draw because I just found the colouring in really therapeutic. So I started drawing mandalas, which are like big circular artworks. They're super repetitive. So it kind of is like that, I don't know, repetition
numbing,
is
sort
like
of
mindful.
Relaxing. Yeah.
And then from there I started drawing and I was like posting on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, and this was the crazy part. I did want to ask you about the social media because I do follow you on TikTok, which has obviously blown up over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Can you tell the audience about how people were reaching out to you asking for tattoo designs?
Yeah, so I posted this one TikTok video. Like I'd never drawn a tattoo design, but I was like, oh, I'm going to draw like this turtle. And it was like super cute. And I posted like a few of them and it got like over 3 or 4 million views.
Yeah, wow.
And from there, people were like, can I pay you to draw me a tattoo design? And I was like,
what the heck?
Is this a thing?
Sure.
All right.
Is this actually what you want me to do?
Yeah. So I was like, like the tattoo artist can also just draw it, but they wanted like my specific art, which was so sick. Yeah. So I then started like, getting heaps of work doing that.
That's so cool. And like we were talking about this before as well, like you were saying, a lot of people think with social media that it's like people can get lucky and people can sort of like, make money easily. But ultimately with you, it was a lot of hard work. Yeah. And it just sort of presented to you, which is so special because I think a lot of people spend a lot of their 20s trying to find their true meaning in life and what they value and what they love. And for you, it was almost just like handed there in front of you and it just made perfect sense. And that's led you to such an amazing place like Tat Brat, working with the girls now here. How's that been with the girls working at Tat Brat?
Yeah, so good. We're like best friends.
Yeah.
Sisters.
Any cat fights here?
Oh, we fight all the time. We're always I'm always swearing at the girls. And if you come in like, you either got us on a good day or a bad day. We're best friends going to Bali in a few weeks together. So
yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now we're going to move over to the next part of the podcast, which is going to be the live tattooing process. I am shitting my pants, I'll be honest, but hopefully we're going to get Bella to talk us through the process with getting set up. and also doing the tattoo itself. So stay tuned.
Changes his mind every
we've
week.
just moved from not very far, about 2 meters to here. We're now going to be doing the tattoo process. So this is picking out your tattoo, designing your tattoo. I don't really know what to expect with this. I'm hoping Bella's going to be able to support me in this process, but she's got the iPad out, the pen out. No doubt she's going to be able to support me. So.
All right, what are we doing?
Okay, I'm thinking just 3 numbers. 106. It's the beach exit where my parents live. Super simple. Low key. I'm thinking on the back of the calf, just here, Jay. I don't know if it's gonna look tacky, but I think it'll be okay. Sorry, Mum.
That's a good spot, I reckon.
So with the initial parts, Belle, can you talk me through what it's like when people come in? Are they some people coming in with no idea, others coming in very specific? What do you normally get from people?
So everyone gives me their ideas. So I get them to send me like any inspo photos and what they're thinking, and then so I'll redraw the design though. So I don't tattoo
in your way.
Yeah, so I wouldn't tattoo anyone else's artwork. So I always redraw it.
Yeah.
And then they'll come in, I'll show them the design. If they want any changes, we'll change it. But
do you get people quite stressed? Like, are people coming in like not sure? Like,
no, most people are pretty chill. They know what they want.
Yeah. I guess with tattoos you have to, because it's on your skin.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's no stuffing around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm nervous. I am nervous.
The big 3 numbers.
The good thing is it's nothing too difficult. But what are you doing on the iPad? Talk me through the iPad. Is this just like your little...
We got Procreate up.
Okay.
What kind of font are we thinking?
I'm thinking I want to keep it streamlined, like not too thick. I want to get the spacing a little bit closer together with the letters if we can.
Are we thinking, so a lot of people when we get
I was almost thinking
numbers-
like cursive font, like a little bit...
Really?
Oh, hang
Cursive?
on. Whoa. Hang on, the boss is speaking.
What about like...
Oh, yeah, that's clean.
I feel like a lot of people get...
That's clean.
Do you have numbers, Kaylin?
Can you show me some inspo? Just show me... I've got me mate here. It's a little canvas. This is me, mate. We just talk cats.
Numbers.
Canvas.
I said to him like,
Do you think
that.
Looks good.
Like that.
On the back of your...
Do I?
Yeah, please.
Or-
Don't you have your scribbling...
I like this.
Oh,
this
yeah, like, you
kind
like
of
that?
font.
That's much
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm someone who
What do you
needs to be
reckon?
told. So I think I'm...
They wanted to do like script, but
Yeah, he said
I
that.
reckon more blocky, sort of leathery.
I think just I'll show you script
Even
for
if it's like
numbers.
cut that, whether 106, but maybe smaller.
See, this is what it's all about, Jay. This is what it's all about. The negotiations, the process.
Script looks
He
like...
should create juice.
No, that's not it. That's...
Okay, no. That's
Do you like that? See, script's a bit... That's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
See if you would.
I'll be honest, I don't like that font.
You don't?
No, I don't like
Send me it. You have to. You have
No,
to
it's
live
on
with
you.
it.
It's on you.
Yeah.
So.
You have to look at his leg.
I
every-
like that more than the rest.
Okay, interesting.
Can we do like a block for this one, like something a bit thicker and a...
What ones? What did we do for that?
Probably like condensed. What is it? Condensed.
That's milk?
Making it up?
I don't know. It's something.
Let's see.
Tell me if you see any you like, alright?
Samara, do you want to come have a look at this, darling? Got to make sure the missus is happy, Jay. You know, she's the one that's going to be looking at it when I'm walking away from her in an argument because I'm running away from her.
Alright, what do we... So he's thinking this vibe.
Just kidding.
Wait, what was
Gab,
that?
you're going to be voting too here. I don't think that you're not... Your vote counts, okay?
Like a bit of hand.
And I want you to do the one. Which I do.
Out of 5.
Go on, get everyone.
Everyone get the opinions out. So Bailey likes this.
I like the middle.
I'm unsure
Like the slick.
So am I.
No one
I think
likes-
it's probably a little bit too
No one
girly.
likes it, but
Really,
I am a bit feminine
I
though.
like the OG.
That's mine.
I'd probably go that or that.
All
Yeah, I
right.
reckon the first one.
Kayla?
So busy, you have to.
Can you say something?
Bailey, I think the first one.
I think your one is not it, Bailey.
Okay.
No one's thinking
No,
that.
that's not.
Am I right?
You are
Yeah,
right.
yeah. If it was
You are
writing,
so
maybe,
right.
or words.
Mine was.
Oh, I like that.
Can we go a bit closer?
Yeah, it's probably that.
I've used
Yeah, we can.
Canva.
Yeah, I know. He sends the Canva pics of his Photoshop tattoo.
Which one more was
It is giving like a letterbox, like the
It's more
mailbox.
boxy, but you don't. Yeah, but
I think that's more me.
Yep, go that.
Go that.
I like that. But you said you didn't. You said you
you
didn't like that.
you want something a little bit more girly.
Yeah, cursive.
Yeah.
Alright, that's okay. It's okay. I'll cop that. I'll cop that. Here we go. Next step is getting the tattoo. Stay posted. Here we go. How would you describe like your tattoo style? Actually, that's a good question. It just popped up. It just popped up in my head.
I do a lot of fine line and
yep.
micro realism. I've been getting into that a bit at the moment, which is really fun.
Cool.
So yeah, but mainly fine line vibes.
Yeah. And are all the girls in here doing the same sort of thing? Like, do they specialise in different things, or does it vary?
We all have similar styles. We all do a lot of fine line. But everyone's definitely got their own unique style as well. So.
Have you noticed any like interesting trends with tattoos over like the last couple of years? Anything funny, unusual?
Everyone wants birth flowers at the moment.
Birth flowers. Okay, that's trending.
That's a big thing. So
Birth flowers.
just like every month has a flower that someone's made up, I guess. So
Yeah, okay.
every month has a flower, and people get, like, say their mum's born in March, dad's August or whatever, they'll get the daffodil and the poppy in a little bouquet.
Yeah, gotcha.
And yeah, heaps of people get that as like a meaningful first tattoo kind of thing.
Yeah. What are some of your favourite tattoos to do? Like, what are some of your favourite things to draw on people?
I love big cats, snakes. I
Yep.
love like,
Animals?
tigers and stuff.
Do you have any animals?
Animals on me.
Or in general?
Or like,
On you, in general?
I have 2 dogs.
2 dogs, okay.
2 Frenchies, they're
Two
crazy.
Frenchies. Yeah, cool. So you like animals, okay. Here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance like between what people are asking you versus like your own creative direction? Like, do you ever get people who come in and you sort of talk them out of what they want, or do you add your own little flair to it? Like, how do you balance that?
Well, because when I open my books, I book quite far in advance.
Yep.
And I get a lot of requests. So most people are coming to me for my style because they know what I want.
Yeah, cool.
Like what I do, and that's what they want.
Yep.
So if somebody came to me and wanted something that's super out of my style, I'd probably just refer them somewhere that could do it better than what I could.
How do you feel about like, so this is a bit blunt, but like traditionally, like tattoos can come across a little bit like, not scary, but they can sort of tell you a little bit about the person. Mm-hmm. Do you think like that's changed over the last like few decades? Like once upon a time, I feel like when you had tattoos, it was like you're a bit of a scary person, whereas now it's more of like an arty sort of unique thing for the person.
Yeah, for sure. You still get like, I don't know, even my mum's like, oh, I don't get tattoos. Like,
Yeah. True.
They still don't,
It almost comes with that stigma, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's
but
like
mum's a great lover. She's always my biggest fan. Like, she'll be like, that's an amazing tattoo, but like she doesn't get them on herself. Like,
yeah.
She's like, but yeah, that's definitely changing. Like the amount of people I tattoo, police officers, teachers. Like it doesn't matter anymore, but
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Have you ever like fully like butchered a tattoo? Like, have you ever like
Maybe
really?
tonight.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't think so.
Cut that part.
There's
I know, because remember I said to you, we should have brought a wine in here, and it's like you're like, no,
Maybe
we
not.
can't do a wine in here. Like that's risky.
Also, I'll get you to scooch back a little bit.
Yeah.
If that's all right.
Are my undies showing anyone? Karen, can you pull my pants up or something a little bit? Or is it all right? It's all right. Actually, this is a good question.
Yeah, you're going to hold his hand. He might cry.
No, I've got to hold my
Kalen
phone for the
always
questions.
cries when he gets his done.
How do you manage the pressure, Bella, with tattoos? Because, like, people obviously come in, it's a big deal. Like, they're getting it on their body. Do you feel like it's just something that you just got to be confident in what you're doing, or
Yeah, I feel
people like more challenging than others?
I feel like I'm pretty I don't know, you just kind of don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
If I think about it too much, if I go home and I like look and zoom in at a tattoo, I'm like, fuck, that was not the best or whatever. And then you like work yourself up. So you just got to kind of, I don't know,
just
not
gotta do your
think
thing.
too hard about it and just trust in yourself, I guess.
Yeah. And can you run me through? I was looking at your social media. You did that amazing trip over in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Where you were able to actually go and get a traditional tattoo from a lady up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Can you run me through like what that trip was like and being over there and?
Yeah, so my boyfriend's actually half Filipino.
Cool.
So we went to the Philippines and we saw years ago like this lady who's 107 years old and she still tattoos. And she tattoos like with a stick and a like charcoal.
Yeah, I saw the videos.
Not the most sanitary
No.
But yeah, we booked a trip there just for a holiday and we were like, should we go visit her? She's like 10 hours from Manila, so it's like a big way, like it's very far away.
So cool.
So
and you were saying...
we weren't going to do it, but we did, and it was...
Yeah. And you were saying like, because you rocked in like really late, didn't you just get there like really like middle of the night, you had to like stay somewhere else and...
Yeah, they like, the tour guides picked us up and we drove like all through the night up through the mountains and it was like super windy roads, like super scary. And then we got there and had to sleep in the car for a few hours before, because you can't actually get to the village until sunrise. Because you have to hike for half an hour. There's no cars or anything.
Yeah, wow.
Then when we got there, there's like people in that village that are like 115 years old.
That's crazy.
And
That is insane.
It was amazing.
All right, shall we get
ready?
the show on the road? I'm ready.
All right.
I'm
Are you scared?
I'm not
Hold his hand.
not really. Should I be? I feel like I should be
Nah.
more scared.
It's a painful spot.
Is it?
All right.
I'm so gullible. What's my next question?
No, it actually is a little bit painful.
That's
but
okay.
You'll be right.
Oh,
Ready?
I'm getting called.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
How's that?
That's fine.
Oh.
What's another good question? What's like here's a good question. What's your end goal with like your tattooing? Do you have like where you see yourself in the next 5-10 years? You're just taking it day by day? Like what's your...
I'm super chill. I'm just happy being here at the moment. I still live on the Central Coast, so I'd love to move up here. And keep tattooing here for a while. But yeah, I don't know.
See what happens.
Just keep growing and get better and better.
Yeah, I love that. What would you, if you were to give advice, because obviously you found tattooing later in your life, if you were to get, someone was looking at becoming a tattoo artist or someone wanted to maybe open their own store in tattooing, what sort of advice would you give? Like, what's the reality of tattooing? Like, at the end of the day, is it long hours, lots of talking with people? What's it like on a day-to-day basis?
It's definitely a lot of work outside of just being in the shop.
Yeah.
You got to go home, you got to draw the designs, you got to email people,
Yeah.
all of that. But also it's just so rewarding and I love it. If you love art though, like you obviously have to be passionate about it.
Yeah. Would you ever sort of look at doing your own thing, or are you really happy working with Tat Brat?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe one day in the future, but for
Yeah.
now I'm pretty happy being here.
I actually feel like this is a great decision. Like, I'm actually happy I'm getting a tattoo.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is
He's
awesome.
going to be addicted now, guys.
Oh, God. Imagine that.
Get a little sticker sleeve.
Imagine that. How's it going, everyone? Is everyone happy? Do you reckon it looks cool? Like, is it... is it a vibe?
How's it feel?
Feels fine. It doesn't hurt at all. Nice.
Doesn't hurt?
Nah. Nah. Honestly, fucking nothing. Do you reckon?
The optometrist with all the tattoos.
I don't. Is it a
Didn't
bit?
you want some glasses tattoos once?
Actually, I thought about that.
You did
Belle,
want
do you
that.
think is tattooing addictive? Like, do you think it is an addiction?
Getting tattooed?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. People ask Kaylin.
Yeah,
You think
true.
it's addictive?
Kaylin, is it addictive? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And then you just you go on like Instagram and Pinterest, and you see more shit that you like, and then
True.
yeah,
Well, I've started with a very feminine, writing.
the
so
girly writing.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to work with that, but no doubt I'll come up with something. Maybe a flower next, Gab. Do you
Birth
think?
flowers.
Vase. An eye. A set of glasses. I'm actually really happy about getting a tattoo. I'm excited.
It's like you're getting a whole sleeve or something.
Actually, how long do sleeves take, Belle? Like, what's your longest tattoo you've ever done?
I don't do that many massive pieces, I guess, because obviously my style is like, I probably do like sticker sleeves and stuff more.
Yeah.
But today I had a full day client and we did this big flower down her back.
Yeah,
And
I did
like-
see that. That was the lady or the girl you had on your story.
Yeah,
hey?
yeah. And like
That
a
looks
little
cool.
mandala at the top and like some script, and that was
Yeah.
probably about like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Once you stencil everything and like have breaks and stuff. So yeah, I don't do massive days. I don't like to work more than like 5 or 6 hours because it's obviously like super it's a lot of concentration.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
After a while you get very tired.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like obviously as an optometrist, your eyes are having to work and focus all day. So no doubt you'd get quite tired eyes.
Yeah, I feel like I need to come in and get some
You
glasses,
actually should come in. I'm not gonna.
I do
might be
get
able to
like
hook you up.
blurry eyes by the end of the day, so I should probably sort that out.
Yeah, for sure. We won't make this an eye podcast, but we definitely could in the next podcast. This could be a new series. Bailey gets things done to him. Eye tests,
Eye tests.
haircuts, barbershop. Barbershop's next, eh? Have you got any siblings, Belle?
Yeah, I got a little sister, Charlotte.
Yep.
She's 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's her thoughts on the tattooing stuff? Are you giving her a few tats?
I've given her first tattoos.
True.
Don't tell my stepdad.
Wow.
He knows, but she hid it from him for like a year.
Really?
But yeah, she just got a little butterfly and some writing. So
Yeah,
yeah, but
cool.
my boyfriend really takes advantage of it. He gets them.
I was going to ask that because he's got quite a few tattoos, your boyfriend, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he wants, like, he'll message me, not message me, but he'll like tell me on the day, and then he's like, I need it today, and I'm like, well, I don't have time today. He's like, no, I
can't do
want
it
the
today.
tattoo now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, you're done.
Really?
First tattoo
Awesome.
done and dusted.
Thanks so much, Belle. That was actually
No
quite
worries.
pain-free, guys. That was
Good.
She was very careful. She looked after me. No doubt it's going to look amazing. That's so
he's
cool.
a baddie now.
I actually love it.
Nah, it's cool.
Oh, that was quite relaxed. I can see how it's addictive.
Not for you.
I like it.
You like?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, do.
That's cool.
Thanks very much, Belle.
No worries.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
You're welcome. First
That was awesome.
tatty.
I know. It's I can't wait to tell Mum. Mum's gonna be freaking out. So
Don't tell her I did it.
no, true.
It's only on video.
But no, thanks very much for this afternoon for having me in and getting
Thanks for having
the
me.
tattoo done. And yeah, this will be released next week, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Bailey Talks. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.